OK 各位新年快乐耶！先离开，嘿嘿嘿。OK， 先继续生涯。先打这个吧。新年好累。又过了一年。
This week, we're saying goodbye to 2019 and looking back at this season's best moments so far. Scott OG is back. We will have your insider guide to
Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now, Golden State's starting five. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Evans out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Wang in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. Culver out there with Wiggins. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
There's something about it. The game feels like it's slowing down out there for Che, who's seeing the whole court.
Towns kicks to Culver. Shoots from the elbow. Second chance effort. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Che outside. So with a wide open look, feels good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Culver passes to Okogie. The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer, no good. And David Aldridge, a chance to speak with Ryan Saunders. What do you say?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Wiggins. The Warriors making the shot. Clock at 6. Here's Culver. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Took him no time at all on that one.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Outside, Towns. Tipped away and stolen by Russell.
然后突然勇士的队友总算是都被捉摸，好不习惯。
He kicks to Evans from deep.
3分没有。
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
A pass to Towns. Dishes to Culver. Six to shoot. Back to Towns. Over Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I think he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Timberwolves trail by 7. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
队长教练忍不住了，叫了一个暂停。
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. T kicks to Green.
换人了，会让做一些人员的调配，
Williams left side.
调过去 Wiggins， 然后打不了，就传
Conley dishes to T.
退役。
5 to shoot.
他居然没刑罚，不奇怪。
Nails the wide open jump shot.
会让打破了一阵的得分荒啊！
Pass to Burks. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to Chris.
结果
Shot
哇，
clock at
结果是一个
6.
中锋来投3分，他哪
All
投得
three
进
off the
啊？
mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Towns.
哦，超过球了，哇，
And
出
so it
界，
looks like the Timberwolves
守得
will
不错，
retain
这个出
possession.
界了。
Chinese checked in from Minnesota. Shabazz Napier comes in for Andrew Wiggins. The
哦，是
Warriors
我变
also
得
with the
后
sub.
啦。
Robinson's checked in. Here's Vonleh. And that one is good.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
Playing the pass to Robinson.
跑一下，跑一下，哦，对手跑一下，
55 seconds left in the
完
first.
全不懂
It's
他在干嘛，
deflected.
这是一个上来就搞乱的。
Now here's Teague. By Che. Here's Napier. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. Che kicks to
对，
Robinson.
一个背后给球，但他没有要投，单打，
Burks looking
总
around.
是3分有了没投，因为每个都把运球了，运了半天又
They
运
get
投
it
不进
back.。Here's Che. His
Hey,
shot
let me
is
see
good,
that.
making a perfect 2
Yes.
for 2 from the floor.
That's a tough shot. Takes a bunch of focus to score
出手，
when you're
没找到
knocked into like that. Nice job by Che.
T dishes to Graham. Here's Napier.
3分，
And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of
比
play.
赛结束。
Warriors lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, Travis on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Teague out there with Shabazz Napier. Then it's Borgie Day. Then there's Vonleh. And it's Graham in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
切，我靠，被干掉了。
That one goes careening off the
裁判他
glass.
口黑地吧，裁判，我已经先抛了
Here's。Teague.
干，
And contact on the shot, so he'll
我
be
没
shooting
有
free
犯
throws
规
here.。
Stellar effort from Jeff Teague. Gets contact on his way to the rim.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And they double up
进
Jay.
去啊！
And
哦
going，by
这跑出
Jay.
来中三小哦，白痴队
Pass to
友，
Graham.
我受不了队友哎。
He dishes it to Napier. And here's Jang. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board here. And the foul.
他就被换下场。你怎么跟我混了我？马上把这些弄下来。你看嘛，教练在乱换啊，就是决心摆烂
And a。little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Towns finds Teague. Launches it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, if you let a player like Jeff T get set from behind the arc, he's going to make it pay.
Russell passes to Wang. Shot to stop the run. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. On the free throw, no good.
Now you talk to the guys in the locker room, and there's a lot of respect in there for Che. Appreciate that he's really much more than a basketball player, and he's willing to share that.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Russell against T. With some arc, and Russell gets it to go.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
T kicks to Green. Towns dishes to Wiggins. Over Russell, and Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Towns. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now the pass to Russell. Tigers from deep. Graham with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's T. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Towns. And it's in there. Towns has got 9.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Colin Stein, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
是我被包无禁忌了，结果我想要给他打秀一下，结果打不进啊，5分差。
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Colin Stein are down low. Comes out there with Russell. And it's Wang in at the 3 spot. Warriors trail by 5.
对，传过去喽。
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
吓死我了，以为
He's
是
got
超
10.
And no matter what they try, he just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Okogie, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
好的犯规啊，没有必要。
And can't make the second free throw either. This is both.
差点送分了。
Here's Evans. Begins with the block, but he gets it back. Green against Covington.
我根本没想到，
Timberwolves leading by 3.
Yeah, clearly he had
怎么
the
又犯
stats
规
position.
啊？
Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
我的人怎么感觉防守都在犯规啊？
Culver passes to Okogie. Here's Culver. Six on the shot clock.
让单打，努力没有，
Comes down
有
low.
没有球篮板
Looney
球
on
啊？
him.
不是，又来了，最大的问题，
Wiggins
抢不到篮板
drives
球，
in.
又
Whistle
犯规还
blows
是
and
乱
it is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped
我
for
们都
today.
不会犯规，他们一直没犯规。
Minnesota making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Napier in for Culver. Golden State also making some changes. Omari Spellman comes in for Green, and it's Burks in for Jacob Evans. Burks, the pass to Lang, and the dunk by Jay.
OK，
Fun to see Che get up and throw one down.
还是3分差。
Higgins against Burks. On the wing, Wiggins. He's got 12. Napier kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawing the double team. Goes up the baseline. And it's Napier missing.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Really wild to think that there were doubts on Che's commitment to the game. He's proving himself and proving that he can hoop.
The Warriors have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Robinson's checked in for Golden State. Napier feeling it out a bit. Passes to Kobe. From past the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Playing the pass to Looney. Back to Che. For the lead. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just cannot slow down for a minute in this league. Che ready to fire when he got that pass.
Minnesota calls timeout. Che really making a difference.
And a smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Napier dishes to T. Floats one. He can't get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
All of that earned right there. It's become Che's mantra since he's gotten into the NBA.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Louis. That one misses. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside T. Looking to win the run. Chris with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Wayne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jeff Teague.
Back when I first saw him in summer league, one of the things that I liked about Che is that he invites the contact, does not shy away from those kind of plays.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Teague has it in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Chris passed to Che. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just
to
cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Conley kicks to Green. Here's Teague, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Teague's got 11 points.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Teague. 27 seconds left to play in the third. With the block.
Crazy to think scouts were saying that Che didn't play with enough heart. That block showing you that he wants it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And here's Jay outside.
A good work from Jeff T to get himself in terrific position to help alter that look.
Jay. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
下场休息。
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Robert Covington's checked in for Vonleh. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Shabazz Napier. And Okogie subbed in for Jeff T. And the Warriors also making a change. Jay's checked in. And they double up Jay. Paulie Stein. Wang. It drops. That's his ninth field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, Jay getting smacked around on the inside, brushing it off. That was tough.
Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. Then it's Culver. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Okogie in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Evans dishes to Russell. Back to Evans. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
For 3, Covington buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, that's a shot you can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Now, here is Russell. Guarded closer. Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Russell. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
And every opportunity they manage to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Minnesota. Al Russell. And there's the pass to Wang. Some nice passing by Golden State. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
Not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And stolen by Jay. And here we go. Fast break with Jay. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Bates Diop misses. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Yes, 好多钱。 哦，倒杯水喝一下。哦，我刚刚已经自己先训练过了，所以我就不训练了，直接开始呗。
Happy New Year! Or
Happy
technically, it could still be
Happy
2019 if you're watching this before Wednesday. But if not, guess what? It's 2020 and we have so many new things to look forward to this year.
Yeah, and a part of this year's New Year's special, we are taking a look back at 2019 and we are celebrating this 2K20 season.
It's hard to believe that we're
New
17
Year.
weeks
Happy
in, and we've
New
already
Year.
had so many great moments that we've shared with you.
So let's take a look at them.
开始，可以载入喽。
30 tonight. I can feel it. I got those tickets you asked for, too.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
哎，
The
哎，
most
这个看板
positive
很
thing
不
about
错
his。last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive.
平均25分，2.3个超
And
级
he's
超不
becoming
同
a
的胜
big
率，
factor on the
好
defensive
像
end.
呢。
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got
打
Well,
Brook
for a team that had
Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors. But we know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, DA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Sharich and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker out there with Johnson. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Wang in at the small forward position.
他居然跳赢撞赢了，好猛！
Curry kicks to Thompson.
上，看一下
Here's
底下，
Wang. Martin
Hold on.
defending. Bill, some people feel Steph is already the second greatest point guard of all time. What would he need to do to pass Magic Johnson?
Well, he's not. I don't think
Hey,
he needs
what
to
about-
pass to Oscar Robertson first, I would say, who was incredible and was the best guard of the 60s.
哦，差点回场。
I don't know if he's a point guard. I guess would be my big argument with that. I always look at
Thomas.
Steph like he's just a
哦，
guard.
那个被
So
第
if
一
you
位
think
单
about
打
him in the context of the
陈立
best
布
guards
就
ever,
有了。
I think just doing what he's doing for 3-4 more years. Now you start looking about him with Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Kobe. I think Magic's a tough one because that guy was in the finals every single year.
All the time.
I thought he was one of the best 5 players I've ever seen in my lifetime. The flexibility he had, the ability to play any position, how much better he made his teammates.
You've got Magic top 5
三分
all
没有
time.
篮板。
I had him 4th in my book. I put him over Bird, which killed me. But he just had a couple more years than Bird did.
精彩好球。
Bird basically had a 9-year run. I have LeBron past Magic at this point, but I still think Magic's in the top 5 and is one of the great teammates of all time too. I think him and Duncan will be remembered. And I think Curry's on this list too. Those three guys are just great teammates. They made everybody better. They were completely unselfish and just cared about the team.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Curry outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Johnson.
哦，这个欧洲步
Sweet
算
little
厉害
floater.。
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson outside. Passes it to Lang. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. Just 5 to shoot.
3秒
For Booker. Curry shot is
哇，
off.
要不赢。
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look at the right side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Phoenix shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
We've seen them put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the
我
most?
刷一圈，
I would say working with young people and trying to
不
help
理
them
啊
get better.
妈的，没有
I
投进
think
就
that's
不理
the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up.
Totally.
Sam, what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping
科里
things
直接拔了
are，
有喽！
You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that
送炸弹
you
喽！
trust
新年第一炸弹，
because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying
新年
to
第一
increase the
颗，
scale of what you're doing.
哎，就上给
And I think
Curry
that
啊，
even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good
打
team
拿
around
小
you
一
is
个
the
原
most
地旋
important.
转后仰，根
Phoenix
没拿
no
到。
good that time either. Warriors leading by 3, and up the court come the Warriors on the break.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
这子弹呢？真正的
Booker the pass to Johnson. Saric outside. He dishes it to Barton. Out left to the wing. Here's
超
Ayton.
刀，
Drops one in from the
哦，后
wing.
仰就有
Just
了。
great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the
翻身跳投
game so well.
Thompson outside.
Thompson 背包传球，灌篮，有喽！
Throws it down.
You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
Suns trail by 3. Pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker outside. Ayton up top. Last year, Draymond Green said he feels he's the greatest defender of all time. I'm assuming you've got something to say about that.
He also defended it correctly. He was like, I say stuff to fire myself up, and I need to play at a certain level of confidence. And if I don't feel like there's a possibility I can be the greatest defender of all time, then I'm hurting myself. But I
单打
like the
Green
confidence.
没有打好，
Saric
打不
finds
了。
Barton.
我刚好被卡到了，换
Over
人。
Green. Barton no luck.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better
Curry
option
空了，
for them in that
切
set.
进去，哦，这个小跑
And
传
he's fouled
这
pretty
个
hard
盖
on that shot,
掉了
but
一个
he's
犯规
got。the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both
第一罚有，
shoulders, which can be good and bad.
先2位，已经6分了。
So he
7
gets
分
them both.
回防，
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up
这罚
for
到进
Phoenix.
，yes。
7-point differential. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Warriors leading by 7.
Green 带头切进去，上篮没进，再自己再抢，再上有了。
They're going to have a nice little run here.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
They get a hand on it.
他是吊球，他被捡走。
Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out with distance shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Williams checked in for Cauley Stein. And then for Phoenix, Kaminsky is checked in for Sharp. Kelly Oubre comes in for Will Barton. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K esports league is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where are people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month. And then something else will happen. All of a sudden August. Summer league's happening. And then all of a sudden the season's close. And then you just kind of recycle it. It's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Here's Booker. Following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Wang. Covered by
他走到人家后面传，没有传过去。我的错，我的
They've
错
been。struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Can they get it? No good from Booker. Bill, I wanted to go back
Green
to
带
what
球
we were
冲
talking
攻了
about，with
灌
the
篮喽！
2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K esports league just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes. Just in basketball, so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they would tape delay in the finals. And, you know, it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center,
Yeah.
Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes.
And it was tape delayed.
And it was tape delayed.
My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title. And it was on tape delay in Boston. And I went to bed and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me. It's not even 40 years ago. So I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Sports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online. And this is what they're doing all day.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 8. You've been producing documentaries, going deeper into athlete stories, which I know you love, because I think you're curious more than anything else.
Yeah.
So what drew you to that process?
Initially, it was we dove into these stories. We thought that was the inefficiency of instead of these big, broad type of documentaries, concentrate on events and players and moments and things like that. And I think as you get into that and you start doing it, it just becomes impossible. And the cool thing about it is no story should be told the same way you would tell somebody else's story. You just don't know. You get to figure it out. Like we had Steve Nash, his last Lakers season. He wanted to do a documentary about it. And then we spitballed it, and we decided it was actually a better idea to do an in-the-moment digital series about it that you could experience in real time with the thing. And it was the right idea, and that was really good. I think trying to figure out what story clicks the best with an athlete, how to tell whatever story they have correctly is the coolest part about that.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Golden State moving it around. Here's Green. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oubre passes to Jerome. Count it. Jerome's got his second bucket of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside Robinson. There's the pass to Wang. And here's Russell. The feed down to Green. Count it. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Jerome. The dish to Bridges. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Wang. And that's out of bounds. Will retain possession.
Immediately, great reaction on that.
第二节，而且不算我的失误。
Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple of years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some new players,
and still stay competitive.
Build the
the momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility. No matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wang in at the three. That's the Warriors' 5.
And they continue
to control the glass.
A shot by Curry, no good. Suns trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a
standstill.
Sharge finds Johnson. Knocks it
我
loose.
队友一直抄得到球。
Here's Green.
Green.
Green slams it in.
Green surprising us with his speed and exploiting the weak defense on that drive. His versatility is really tough to match up against.
领先又要到10
Keeping
分
us， updated from the sideline.
就领
Let's
先双
bring
位
it
数了。
over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Green 自己来。
So the wing on the left, pocket 4. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
This is the beauty of Draymond Green from the power forward position. You can see the skill set coming off the screen and finding the open man.
Johnson, the pass to Sharge. A handful of players land the Supermax contract bill.
非常拿篮板，传给 Curry， 传 Green。
It's tough.
Green 空抛，哎呦，有了。
It's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap. And you just kind of handicapped it there. We've seen John Wall as the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team and now
超到了，干你被他拿回去。
Like that's crazy. And in a salary cap league to pay $50 million a year for somebody,
播到球了，
it's
就是
just
捡
nuts.
起来
It
了。
compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's 120. So how are you going to put a good team around? You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like 32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
percentage of the total.
Yeah, make his capped figure is 32. Even if you're paying him 55.
Come on, Curry 真灌篮了。
Most defenses trying to take away Curry's jumper, they leave
小金说
themselves
要捡
vulnerable to this.
Johnson with it. He has
直接抄走，
lays it in off the breakaway.
踢升不上来。
Lead by 17.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are
啊
executing.
空了，盖掉了，
Catching by
不会
Cole
有
Stein.
到了，
You better come stronger than that.
这一巴掌扇出去。
Defensively.
Oubre is checked in for Tyler Johnson.
里面有空吗？没有。
Here's Oubre. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Just 5 on the clock.
哇，这边有犯规。
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 17. And it
出
goes
界，
out of
还有
bounds.
他们的讨厌。
Last touch by Green. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. To take a look at the Warriors. They're holding out a second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Phoenix. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And well, for the Warriors, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right, they knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Phoenix. 19-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Timeout called the Suns.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Curry.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Now Barton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Charge inside. Working on Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 5 now.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and
比扯
he'll
个零还
bury
扯
you.
啊！
And always as enlightening as you're going to find. Bill, thank you so much for your insights. Always appreciate you joining us. I hope you come back.
I don't want to leave. Why don't I?
In why?
Can I just stay here for the
I'm
rest
reading
of the
this
game?
note, and the note says,
I
thank
want to
Bill.
go. I'm not leaving.
Hope he comes back.
I'm staying.
And Steve, you get the sense that
What?
no
If I did-
NBA topic is off limits when you talk to Bill Simmons.
He gets the discussion going, whether you agree or disagree with him. That's
很多
part
人
of
可
what
轻松
makes
打进，
sports
没办
fun.
法打
Having
Curry
those
轻松
debates,
啊！
and sometimes we get to see the players in the debate on the
我要
court.
吊球，
And stolen by Barton. And
保等在
stolen
吊球
by
，Green 的捡回来，
Here's Green.
自己飞扣
And Green slams it in.
Draymond has come out here with his eyes on the basket. Gives this offense yet another dimension.
Barton against Curry.
Brother，
Barton outside. Passes it to Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. And it's 8 missing. Warriors leading by 18. To the inside. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
At 6'7", Draymond's always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
18比38。
Thompson against Booker. From deep
3分
three-point range,
没有，
and he got
第二节
that
结
one
束
at the time, but
中
doesn't
场
go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, in the first half, Jay, you got on the glass. Was this a conscious choice to set a tone with your rebounding?
It wasn't something I specifically set out to do, DA. It's just a result of playing with high energy, man. Trying to help this team, control second chance opportunities at both ends.
Like Pat Riley says, no rebounds, no rings. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Sharge and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Johnson is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
It's stolen by Green.
Green 要自己来了，
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
就他一个罚球的机会。
That one on 8.
哇，16分了，
Great
今天
decision
好
from
猛。
Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. He's such an intelligent player.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Johnson kicks to Booker. 5 on the clock.
没有卡到 Brook 单打后撤，没
No
有。
good from Booker.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the
三分球
tip.
再
Their
弹出来，
rebounding edge right now, massive.
应该再带近一点的，决定再带近一点。
Ayton dishes to Johnson.
中弹快攻，
Back to Ayton. The
哦，
try
切
by
进去了
Booker.，
小抛没抛进，哇，篮板还没有抓下来，
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting
要被他
foul.
要了一个犯规，罚球
We got a
一
chance
罚
to
没
get
有
some，numbers for Devin
他今天这
Booker.
么铁
He's
啊，
putting
3
up
投
about
10中，
28 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on
球
the
员
court
裁
for
判
this
裁判
team.
怎么了？
He's versatile. He's
先卡住
prolific.
了，
There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
有了有了，为什么这么积
No
极的
good on
看
the
他？
second free throw.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on
一条
offense.
大道开车来，那我就自己来
To
了。
improve his shot selection and equally as important, his decision making.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Barton. At the teardrop, bucket is
这个
good.
突然一个
And Greg,
独
with
单
Brooklyn's
眼，
progress, you
这不是
really
单眼，
see
是
it
独
in his
角攻
playmaking.
击
And that's
抛
what
投
the。Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Here's Wang.
我靠，还
It's
是
all
没
in
有。
by the Suns.
Very
中
cold
距离投不
start
进
to
我
the second
操！
half. 1 for
投不
5,
中。
looking for some continuity.
Shot from 12.
没有
Here's
篮板，
Ayton. Cross contact
Korea.
on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the
靠
line.，
怎么找不到篮板啊？
Strength on these finishes. When you foul Aiden, you really have to hit him to prevent the
快
basket.
点快点！
Here's what Phoenix has got
好
going
吧
on right now.
点击的
Diallo, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Bridges in for Will Barton.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Here's Wang.
靠，没有
Rebound
要
by
犯
the
规。
Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far. He's kind of lost his way this period. Having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they
布
both
鲁克
move so
一个人要单
fluidly
挡，没有挡到
for，7-footers.
右切不
From
进
the
换左，
past,
哦，要
I
来个
still
犯规
put。David Robinson in his game.
Out of town, the 2018
Diva.
draft committee. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
就会犯规犯下来了。
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous in converting turnovers into points. The Warriors, number 1.
They're
我
taking
55得分
advantage
这么高
of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
第二
One area
罚，
the Warriors
不
have
要
stood
没，
out is their
罚都进。
chemistry. Last season, we saw they were tested. On-court arguments, some tension, but this team too locked in to let that persist.
Jerome passes to Diallo. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton.
哦，打进去。
The Warriors pull it in.
Green 抢篮板。
Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And Steve, to what extent do you think that KD's free agency rumors affected the Warriors?
You know, I think it was a big part of it because everybody was talking. There was a lot of chatter for the first time we have seen with the Golden State Warriors team. Even when he got hurt in the playoffs, all you heard was,
Oubre, left side. Barton surveying the floor. Saric outside. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got that bucket. 6 points for Will Barton.
the defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Thompson outside. Curry against Johnson.
Green 自己切进去，有人轻松的上来。
Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The shot by Saric, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers
就
to
顶
drop
了一
since
下，
coming out of the
我摇
locker
到
room
犯规就
at
算
halftime.
了，然后也没投进。拿到
Johnson
了，
can't hit. Warriors leading by 22. Down low.
Green 空投。
And Green slams it in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Johnson outside. Knocked away.
我的球。
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he makes that one. Wang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Kirk. Pass to Barton.
单打。
He kicks it to Kaminsky.
出来3分。没有。
No good on the triple.
没时间了。
What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He's at the quarter century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's Wang in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Cauley Stein. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's a Kobo, guarded by Kirk. Oubre, good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Curry kicks to Cauley Stein. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And now Bonds to check out the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. The pass to Oubre. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport
and the first one drops. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. It was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
Over to the left wing. Ayton finds Kaminsky. Booker looking around. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
With the buckets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Green against 8.
外线投不进，至少内线打得进。
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
看一下哈。
Here's Wang.
到底跑不跑得出来？科里这个被卡死，要等科里跑。
Here's Thompson.
汤姆森中距离，
Rebounded by
干扰到
Kaminsky.
了。
Kaminsky's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Oubre. That's good. It's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
被快攻跑起来了。
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
哇，被
And
抄，
stolen by Booker.
其实
And
冲
it's
上来
good. 2 points.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Here's Wang. Covered by Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He misses the free. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for the Warriors. Good on the
第二
second
球有
free.
了，
Great for the Phoenix
罚球
Suns.
之后3分
In the
3到3
franchise high
3投中。
9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so. Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Thompson passes to McKinney. Here's Curry with the three. It's in. He goes for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Kept alive. Johnson. Great D that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 21. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Clearly a foul. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 grade overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Oubre kicks to Kaminsky. Back to Oubre. Takes it off the glass. Oubre's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Wang. Thompson outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Oubre. 17 points for DeAndre Ayton. Thompson outside. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Feeds to Curry.
Curry.
From deep.
3分有
An
喽。
absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Ayton in the high post. It's up against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Let's throw it up there. Drill Will's going to take care of the rest.
空接得分。
For Phoenix, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
没有抄到。
Kaminsky with the ball. Working on Green. And here's Oubre. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time. Big T that time from Curry.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Kaminsky. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Steve Kerr says it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from the standpoint of players and organization with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree.
换人了，走吧，整个都换了吧。这个分差，他们跟水平上来，这个时间这个分差。
Pass to Oubre. To the paint. To all the
那些被
run.
强打，都
And
没
that
办法，
one's
或者
good.
大打小了。
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just
没有差别。
fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Here's Wang. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The Warriors, the league's best offense the last 4 seasons straight. Big reason, they are the best passing team in the league for the last 5 years. That's why they are a fun team to watch.
And the Warriors last season scoring an NBA record 51 points in a quarter.
You know, Kevin, they can hit you with a big run at any time. That puts a level of fear in the opposition. You lose focus for a minute, and they'll embarrass you.
Oubre outside. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. The 3 from Johnson hits it from 3-point range.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
The pass to Burks. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Playing with the buckets.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Burks on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
And he makes the first.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Amari Spellman. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Glenn Robinson III.
突然这时候不突然把先发全部换下去了。Green 一会儿又收到了一个球，自己上篮打分，轻松。
Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
13，所以他今天得30分了。
Outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Curry against Johnson. Here's Oubre.
平常不得分，一得分可以得到这么多。
And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. Saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League.
各位上罚球线就是轻松送2个得分。
I think it's pretty
罚球
exciting.
线整天走9层。哇，9连罚进！罚球进9层的时候第一罚没进，这个罚也没进，太扯了。
You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Suns making a change here as well. Martin is checked in. Here's Wang. Oh, and there's the money.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And the first one at the line is good. Different look here for the Warriors. Omari Spellman has come in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Draymond Green. Murray's checked in for Steph Curry. And it's Burks in for Klay Thompson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
and continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Draymond Green.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's a Kobo missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Here's Wang.
干嘛啦？我们又要打了。
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans. We saw at times stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Hey Jay, friendly reminder, we've got an earlier flight than normal tonight. Bus is going to leave on time, so make sure you're ready.
Okay, let me say hey to the fans first.
Another time, Jay.
Come on, Sue. One hey, that's it. Come on. What's up, man? Okay, like the shoes? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I got you.
Thanks, Jay.
Hello.
Spirits are high in the home team locker room as the winning streak hits 4. 4 more wins.
Oh yeah， 发展进度。看一下哈，挣了那么多钱，总是可以推广吧。哦，先想想看头点什么呢？点个防守好了，外线防守，可以加点弹跳力、内线啊，门将敏捷。诶，还够诶，超级。哦，只点了这样子。OK， 防守再加强起来。球队训练。Hey, man. 练习技巧，投篮，中距离投篮都投不进，练个投篮。投手啊，没进杆。再来。啊，这指定外，好吧。有没有？绿楼，完美。完美。完美，嘿嘿，连续3颗。哦，这样出动作就知道会记得，爽啊 ！Yes。哦，弹出来了。最后一颗，哇，又弹出来。 差几点吧。400分。哦，今天球队要练起。
Come on in. Time to get to work. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. All right. Let's get set up and start practice.
哦，又是3对3。科瑞切进去了，抛投有了。 科里空了，有了。啊，我好像打中他了。嘿，我自己来，嘿，有了，嘿，内线轻松 ，easy 啦。科里，哦，轻松划过，4分了，我们要赢了，好爽啊，最后1分了。 我刚没接到，太秀了，太秀了，太秀太秀，被截了。哇，罗素不甘示弱呢，马上打了嘞！守住，守住，没进，不会进。哎 ，yes， 耶，耶。 哎，轻松上篮 ，yes， 赢了。
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
防守。 防守，哇，太早跳，哇，被他拨开，好猛啊！哎，防住。 哎，防住！成功！成功！
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
这唯一可以练做防守，防守已经满了。训练技巧，再练投篮呗。专注，弧顶3分球。
Let's get everyone over here and get started. That's what we're gonna do.
哎，然后哎还是进双。 哟，哎呦，爽！ 双浪2颗。
Just like that.
哦，没有了，11颗。好啦，练发球，找到了。
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on.
Oh no， 没发进。发不进。啊，我刚连3颗没进，好烂啊！哎，进了。耶！现在进2颗，好废啊！哎，第3颗，第4颗，哦，又传出来，啊，才进5颗，一半。我不相信，再来一次。再来一次发球。
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
哎，第一发有。没有。哎，有。有的。又没了，马德。OK。Oh no. Yeah. OK。对嘛，这才正常。练完了。啊，投不进，退出。哦，5点哦，好呗，晚上我还有事情，不能开太晚。感谢大家收看，谢谢，拜拜，新年快乐。